Escape from Avalanche Valley. Skye's courageous journey. Prologue. The Call of the Wild. In the heart of the Alaskan wilderness lay Avalanche Valley, a land of breathtaking beauty and lurking danger. Towering snow-capped peaks surrounded a small village, home to sled dog trainers, adventurers, and nature lovers who thrived in its isolation. Among them was Emma, an experienced musher, and her team of sled dogs, led by the fearless Skye. Skye, a striking gray and white husky with piercing blue eyes, was no ordinary dog. She had earned her place as lead through her intelligence, swift reflexes, and unwavering loyalty. For years, she had guided Emma and her team through the valley's harsh terrain, forging an unbreakable bond. But one fateful winter, the valley's serenity would be shattered. The expedition begins. It was mid-February when a radio call came to Emma's cabin. Vital medical supplies were needed at a research outpost deep in the wilderness. A blizzard warning loomed, but the delivery could not wait. Emma readied her team, Skye at the lead, followed by Shadow, a powerful Malamute, Willow, a spirited husky mix, and Jasper, a young, eager recruit. At dawn, the sled sped across a vast frozen lake, the cold biting at Emma's face. The dogs moved in unison, their breaths puffing like tiny clouds in the frosty air. The trail was familiar, winding through dense pine forests and across icy rivers. Skye's instincts kept them on course, even as the wind whispered of the approaching storm. The avalanche. As the day wore on, the snow intensified, reducing visibility. Emma decided to camp for the night in a sheltered ravine, hoping to wait out the worst of the storm. The dogs rested under makeshift covers, their bodies close for warmth, while Emma stayed alert. Then it came, a distant rumble, low and menacing, growing louder with each passing second. Skye's ears perked, and she let out a warning bark. Emma's heart raced. "Avalanche!" she yelled, scrambling to free the dogs from their harnesses. The ground trembled as snow roared down the mountainside, swallowing everything in its path. Skye darted toward higher ground, barking at the others to follow. Shadow, Willow, and Jasper obeyed, but the sheer force of the avalanche separated them from Emma, leaving her behind. When the snow settled, an eerie silence enveloped the valley. Skye emerged from the debris, shaking off the frost. Her team was nearby, shaken but alive. Emma, however, was nowhere in sight. Trapped in the wild, Skye surveyed the altered landscape, her sharp eyes searching for signs of Emma. A mournful howl escaped her, but there was no response. With their supplies buried under snow and the blizzard raging, Skye knew their survival depended on her leadership. Her bark rallied the team. Together, they set off through the snowbound wilderness, Skye's instincts guiding them. As night fell, they found shelter beneath the boughs of a towering spruce tree. Shadow used his strength to dig a trench in the snow, creating a warm den where the dogs huddled together. The frozen river. The next day, the storm abated, but the air was biting cold. Skye pressed on, navigating the transformed valley. By mid-afternoon, they reached a frozen river, a shortcut to the village. Skye stepped cautiously onto the ice, her paws testing its strength. The surface groaned ominously as they crossed. Suddenly, the ice cracked beneath Jasper, plunging him into the freezing water. Without hesitation, Skye lunged forward, gripping his scruff and pulling him towards solid ground. Shadow and Willow joined, using their weight to anchor the rescue. Shivering and weak, Jasper was saved, but the experience left the team wary. They rested on the riverbank, their bond strengthening through the shared ordeal. The predator's lair. Their journey led them into a dense forest, the trees casting long shadows on the snow. A sudden growl pierced the air. A lone wolf stepped into view, its yellow eyes gleaming with hunger. Skye stood tall, her body a shield between her pack and the predator. The wolf circled, testing her resolve, before lunging. Skye dodged its attack, her bark sharp and commanding. Shadow joined the defense, his size and power forcing the wolf to retreat. The pack held their ground, victorious but shaken. They pressed on, knowing they couldn't afford another delay. The final ascent. After days of relentless travel, the pack faced their final challenge, a steep snow-covered slope leading out of the valley. Exhausted and starving, the dogs hesitated. But Skye's bark was firm, her determination igniting a spark in her teammates. The climb was grueling. Halfway up, Willow lost her footing and slid backward, yelping in fear. Skye rushed to her side, nudging her upward while keeping the pack together. With sheer willpower and teamwork, they reached the summit, where the faint glow of the village lights greeted them. The return home. As the team staggered into the village, their appearance sent waves of relief through the crowd. Emma, who had been rescued by a search party, rushed forward, tears streaming down her face. "You brought them home," she whispered, cradling Skye. "You saved them." The villagers hailed the pack as heroes. Skye, in particular, was celebrated for her courage and leadership. Epilogue, a beacon of hope. Back in the warmth of their cabin, the team rested, their bonds unbreakable. Skye lay at Emma's feet, her piercing blue eyes reflecting the firelight. The tale of their journey spread far beyond the valley, becoming a symbol of resilience and the unyielding spirit of dogs. Skye's courage had not only saved her team, but also inspired everyone who heard her story. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stories. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.